Alright, hey guys. Today I'm going to be talking about hydrox. It's a development tool to generate documentation from tests. So let's give a demo first. So I have Hara, which is a library that I've written. And I'll just type in line hydrox because it will start to generate documentation. Now, in your project, you need a key and a map with certain settings. I'll go through that in a later video, but you just need to know here that these are the files that are getting compiled. So right now you can see that hydrox is doing its thing and it's going through source code and it's analyzing each of the functions in the source. Then it goes through test code and it analyzes all the tests for examples, and now it's starting to generate. So you can see here that we're taking some files from the template directory. It copies over some files, but then these HTML files can then be viewed. Let's jump to Hara, cd docs, and if we click on that, you can see that we're getting a nice website that's clickable. And the documentation generated has a lot of features. It's numbered. There's a menu to jump to each section. You can label figures, equations, code examples. There's chapters, sections, and subsections. And yeah, it's quite nice to use because it comes free. So the actual source file is in here, and we're on Hara event, and we can see here Hara event. Now we can kind of map. There's a chapter. There's a bit of markdown that will get compiled into HTML, another section, another section, another section, and these sections will get mapped. So other libraries, we can jump down here, event management, again, we can jump down here. We can include images, and lastly, we can include additional files. So then we have a chapter API, and the file that it takes is Hara event/API. So we can go in here, and it'll be linked. So it's inspired by LaTeX, where you can break a document down into manageable files. Each file then has code, and this code, you notice that it has a fact around it, so that means that it's actually included in the test suite. So all the files that generate documentation will go through the Midge test runner. And if I run line Midge, which I'm already doing, but I'll do that again. If I run line Midge, then these files will get taken, they'll get evaluated, checked, and say if I change something and the function doesn't match with the documentation anymore, the test runner would tell me exactly where it's changed. So then I can just go back and fix it and have correct documentation again. So yeah, this is this is how it gets done. So you can see here that I know the place where it's erroring. I'm just going to change it back. And so I've managed to use this tool to generate the website for my project. And there is a second project that I've used it to do quite a few projects at HelpShift, but for my own personal use and the ones that I can show, it's this one, 80. And 80 is an interface around Datomic. You can see here that there's slight CSS changes. I mean, I can do more to tweak the HTML, but I just don't have enough time. So, I've made a little bit of logo change, and, CSS changes. But essentially, it's in the same type of format where you can, have documentation that is testable. And also, then you get your website for free.